Hello, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Dale. This channel is Flippin' Fiasco. I am a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Facebook Marketplace. Today is going to be a Monday morning coffee talk, which is where I share some sales with you. And today's video is going to be my sales for the entire month of July. And I do these videos because I think it's good for you to hear from a part-time reseller on what kinds of things I've picked up that are selling on different platforms. It also helps me stay accountable to keep my numbers updated. So I was actually really surprised when I compiled my sales for July to learn that I had 41 total sales. And as a part-time reseller, I try to average about one sale per day. So 31 days in July means that I exceeded that goal. And I didn't think I did. I thought that my July sales were had been in the tank. So it just goes to show that the truth is in the numbers, and if you don't do the numbers, you don't know what the truth is. So those 41 sales totaled gross sales of $1,720, but after taking away fees, shipping, cost of goods, I was left with a net profit of $923. Very happy with that, again, as a part-time reseller. At this point, I am probably still investing most of that into more inventory because I do love that thrill of the hunt. And on that note, I have 3 ThredUp jewelry boxes and a fun box. And actually, so I have 3 5-pound boxes of jewelry from ThredUp, the fun box, and then 1 15-piece jewelry box from ThredUp coming. I also have a Stitch Fix box, which is a styling service that I have filmed some of my try-ons. So I have that box to try on. So those are some of my upcoming videos. If that's the sort of content that interests you, I'd appreciate if you'd hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell so that you're alerted when those videos post. But I do think that what I'm going to do is, obviously today I'm covering July, and then next week I'll cover the first half of August. The following week I'll cover the second half of August. And then I'd like to get back on to doing these Monday morning coffee talks on a weekly basis. Let me know if that would interest you, or if you'd prefer just seeing this once a month. I'd really appreciate your feedback. All right, with all that said, let's just jump right in. I'm going to just go straight in order. So we'll start with some sales that came in on the 1st of July. I sold a pair of Pandora earrings, which were from a ThredUp jewelry box, for $44. Buyer paid shipping, so they were $50.73 all in, and my profit was about $34 on those earrings. Next was an interesting sale to me. It was a Build-A-Bear My Little Pony, which sold for $19 plus shipping. Buyer was $27.25 all in. The reason that this one is interesting is because I almost just put this in a donate pile because some of the stitching had come undone a little bit, it was just loose on the top, and I thought, oh, this one's not even in good enough condition, I should just get rid of it. But then I realized I had already posted it. So, and I did disclose that in pictures and in notes. So I was happy that that still sold, and that was one of the $4 bears that I picked up at a yard sale. So my profit was still $11.28. Next, on Poshmark, I sold a Cole Haan straw and leather clutch, which I picked up at a yard sale for $5, and it sold for $30 minus the $6 platform fee. It left me with a net profit of $19. On YouTube, oh, that's right, I do have some sales from my YouTube viewers. So Dawn, thank you for your purchase of that ring, and it went international. It was my first direct sale that went international, so I appreciate that very much. Thank you. And I usually don't share the details of my viewer sales. And let's cut in with the other thank yous that I owe to viewers who purchased directly through my channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Then over on eBay, I sold a wood hourglass sand timer, just the tick-tock, tick-tock, like the sand timer, for $5. Buyer paid shipping. I picked that up in an estate sale, so I still had a $3.50 profit. I also sold an iPhone for my nephew for It was an iPhone 7 Plus black 32 gig, smartphone. It had been kept in a case, so it was in great condition. $150 buyer paid shipping, so they were $168 all in. On this sale, though, the buyer did claim that the charging port didn't work and that the screen shook. I didn't see any issues with it when I shipped it out, so that's unfortunate, but we did agree to just a $38 partial refund, and he got the phone fixed. So I still ended up with about $100 profit for my nephew. Next on eBay, this is another funny sale to me. I sold this snowman tin that said Miss Snow on it, so I think it was like a teacher's gift. And it sold for $5 and buyer paid $6.45 shipping. So they were $11.45 all in. I think that might have just like been a random estate item too. So I had it sitting here, and I think I was keeping my jewelry acids in it in a plastic bag. But I thought, why don't I just go ahead and list that? And I never thought it would sell, and it did. And those little sales, while they might not add up to a ton of profit, I think that they help the eBay algorithm in just getting your sales and eBay recognizing you as a seller. So I'm not mad about those sales. Then over on Poshmark, I sold a Michael Kors purse that had been listed for quite a while. So I sold that for $35, and that was one of my thread-up purses that cost $20. So after the $7 platform fee, and I did have a shipping discount, I was left with a $5.54 profit on that purse. On eBay, I sold a Prince, it said J/R Pro tennis racket for $22.95, buyer paid shipping, so they were $34 all in. And that was from my dollar estate auction, still selling things from that. And I had a profit of about $18.37 on that item. Then over on Poshmark, I sold a Silpada bracelet for $55. Super excited about that sale. It was from a thread-up 15-piece jewelry box, so my cost was about $4. Then after my platform fee, I still had a profit of $40. And I do have a couple more YouTube sales here, so thank you, Carolyn and Andy, for your purchases. They purchased some purses from my thread-up Coach lot. On eBay, I also sold a Coach pink purse for $28.05. Buyer paid shipping, so they were $43.30 all in. And I was left with a profit of about $22. Then I had a few small sales come through on Poshmark. An Adidas golf shirt, which was a hand-me-down from my brother-in-law, sold for $15. So I still had a $12 profit on that item. And then I sold a pair of Ann Taylor pink and white polka dot heels, which I picked up at the Goodwill outlets. So my cost was very small. They sold for $13, and I had about an $8.50 profit on those. Another YouTube shout out to Lorcelli for purchasing the Pottery Barn robe that came in one of my fun boxes. So thank you so much for your purchase. Over on Poshmark, I sold the Tiffany necklace, which was a big surprise in a thread-up 5-pound box. It sold for $100, and I was left with a profit of about $73.54. So that was a super fun find in one of my jewelry boxes. Next is kind of a funny sale, and I did do a video on this, which I'll link above. Those Thomasville chairs that I got for $1 a piece and then had to struggle fitting them into my Prius. I ended up selling them on Facebook Marketplace for $150. Super excited about that sale. I will say that I had dropped them down to $75 for the pair, and someone messaged me and said that she didn't have a way to transport them, but she would pay me my original price of $150 if I would deliver them to her. She was about an hour away from me, and I decided I couldn't pass that up. So I did have a little bit of cost of gas for the shipping there, but I would say I still had about $120 profit on those chairs. So I guess it was good I won them. Next on Poshmark, I sold a strung out concert band tank top for $10. Not a big sale, but I did pick it up at the Goodwill outlet, so I still had about a $3 profit. I had a couple more YouTube purchases, so thank you again, Andy, and also Michelle for your jewelry purchases. Much appreciated. Over on Poshmark, I sold a pair of UGG slippers for $22. And those, I believe I had paid $15 for them. I picked them up from a friend who was selling them. They ended up being slightly too small for us, so I still had a small $2.60 profit on those. On eBay, I sold a copper bracelet for $15. Buyer paid shipping. I was left with about a $12 profit on that. I also sold a vintage Dooney and Burke purse for $28 plus shipping. The buyer was $45.36 all in on that. After platform fees, and I did have a promoted listing fee on this item, I still had a $22 profit. I also sold a book of collecting American paintings. It was like a nice reference hardcover book for $15. And I picked that up in an estate sale, so I still had a profit of about $6.77 on that book. On eBay, I sold a trio of stretch bracelets for $10 plus shipping. They were from some sort of jewelry lot. It's hard for me to keep track anymore, but I would say I'm left with about a $7 profit on those. I sold a few more of the Build-A-Bear plush that I picked up for $4 a piece at the yard sale, where I found those amazing pink puppies that we're all keeping our eye out for now. This was a Hello Kitty white plush, which sold, I actually had two of them, and total they sold for $38, and the buyers did pay shipping. So I was left with $27.53 in profit. And then I also sold an orange Hello Kitty Build-A-Bear for $18.99 plus shipping. So I had a $13 profit on that guy. Over on Poshmark, I sold a pair of 14th and Union black stiletto heels. So maybe people are starting to buy things for the office again. They've been listed for a very long time and sold for $15. And they cost me about $6. So after the fee from Poshmark too, I have about a $6 profit. Over on eBay, I sold another Coach bag for $29 plus shipping. That was from a ThredUp purse lot, so $6.55 is my profit. On eBay, I sold that huge Melissa and Doug dragon, which I was really hoping was going to sell on Facebook Marketplace so that I didn't have to deal with shipping it. But the buyer paid $30 for the item plus $34.47 for shipping. I think the shipping did cost me about $30. So after my fees, and it was a promoted listing, I was left with about a $14 profit. Another Build-A-Bear sold for $28. This was a little pirate bear, plus shipping of $16.88. So the buyer was $44.88 all in, and I was left with about a $22 profit. Next on Poshmark, I sold a Dooney and Burke Cabrio dot purse for $50. And that was from a Goodwill blue box. And funny story is that I think I sold that on eBay previously, and the person decided they didn't like it and wanted to return it. So I accepted that return, and I'm happy to see it sell again. My profit was about $12.55. Over on eBay, I sold some more toe rings. If you want toe rings, I'm your gal. They sold for $9.99, free shipping. I think I still made about $3 on them, so it's just about time to get rid of them, though. I'm kind of tired of those. Then another fun story over on eBay, I sold a Cinderella 3 DVD, and I think that it sold for $6.99 plus $1.99 shipping. But then the buyer claimed that that it was all scratched up, and I claimed that it was in like new condition, and so they were very upset. And I tried to say, well, but does it play? And they said, like, well, no, I said it was scratched up. And I said, well, It was fine as far as I know. I do accept returns. You're happy. I'll accept your return. He said, oh, okay, that sounds good. Send me your address. I said, no, send the return through eBay like you should. He said, oh, I just remembered. I threw it out. I'm like, okay, fine. So I think he had asked for like a $3 refund, partial refund. So after saying that it was completely broken and he threw it away, he still only asked for a partial refund though. Seemed a little sketchy to me. In any event, it was just from our own stock. So even though it ended up costing me a few cents, no big loss. People. On eBay, I sold another Coach bag for $25 plus shipping. I only made about $1 on that because it was a thread-up purse that I paid $20 for, so not a big win there. On Poshmark, I sold a pair of Ann Taylor pants, dress pants, for $20, and they were from the Goodwill outlet, the bins, so very low cost of goods, leaving me about a $15 profit. On eBay, I sold another DVD that I listed just from our own stock. This was Dougal, and it sold for $6.99, and buyer did pay shipping, so I had about a $3.72 profit on that DVD. And again, those are more to like spur eBay to say like, hey, remember me? All right, we've got 3 more sales to go, all from eBay. I sold a vintage signed Edwin Pearl gold tone chunky necklace for $32 plus shipping, and I shipped that first, or I did specify that I would ship that priority mail because it was, a higher priced piece. That was from some sort of lot, I don't remember, but I made about $23 on that item. Then I sold a pair of sterling silver Dreamcatcher earrings for $22.99 plus shipping, and they left me with about a $16 profit. And then my last sale was from the same video where I shoved those chairs into my Prius. The lead crystal candlestick holders sold for $15.99 plus shipping, leaving me with about a $6.75 profit. So those are my sales for July. Again, I hope that this is helpful for you to see what I, as a part-time seller, am able to sell. And thank you for being here. I will catch you next time.